This book is technically It's Not My Fault, written by John Granditz. This book is written entirely out of concrete poems, as you can see here. It's about a young boy named Robert, and he's faced with many challenges, such as why his mother won't let him have new pets, dealing with annoying cousin Paul, why he has so much homework, and a social studies teacher who believes that Robert is acting all kinds of crazy and backwards on purpose, when really Robert thinks he's acting totally normal. Robert expresses his side of the story through hilarious poems that will have you LOL, laughing out loud. Some background you might need before reading this book is what is a concrete poem? A concrete poem is a shape poem, or a poem that takes on the shape of what you are describing or effect you are intending to have on the reader. In Robert's poem entitled Skateboard, he writes in loops, which is really cool. And you can see that in many different pictures here. He writes in loops, he writes in shapes, he writes on his bus route. It's a really interesting book. Another book that relates to this that you might know would be Love That Dog by Sharon Creech. She also writes Hate That Cat. In these books, it's about a young boy who writes poems and also struggles with daily problems and focuses on getting his words out in poems. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. Some other books on poetry that I highly suggest are Lemonade and Other Poems Squeezed from a Single Word by Bob Raxa, which are poems made out of entirely one word. So the poem Lemonade, the words are only written in letters that spell lemonade. So it's a really cool book. And A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein, which I think is just a classic.